Hey there, what is going on, everybody? My name is Chief Long Socks, and I hope you guys are all doing great. We're back in Sky Factory with googly eyes, and today we are going to be working on the new base. Forgetting the old base. It's ugly, it's clustered, it served us super amazingly well, but it's time to move on. And so, what are we doing today? Well, first things first, we need to craft ourselves a couple things. One thing in particular, we need an angel block, because this will allow us to place a block in thin air without another block to place it on. Which, if you know Minecraft, you know that is pretty amazing, actually. Pretty fantastic. So, we got full jetpack energy, or fuel, pardon. Whatever, fuel, energy is same thing. And we're going to go a little bit of a ways away. We're not actually going to go that far from the base right away because we don't want to, have this crazy long journey. And we're eventually going to tear this all down anyway, so it won't look bad floating next to our brand new base. So let's say we go about, I don't know, 50 or so blocks out this direction. Let's just keep flying. Now, we were at a Y. You can see the coordinates underneath my mini-map. We were at a Y of about 58. So it doesn't really matter where we do it. Let's just, bam. Okay. So there is our angel block. Flying out into space is pretty weird, by the way. Okay, we'll put on hover mode real quick so we can kind of glide our way down. So this is our angel block. And it obviously just did its job perfectly. So, what are we doing from here? Well, I have these factory blocks. You guys have seen me use these if you're one of the 10 people that watched the old school modded series back in the day. And I really like the way they look. They're really good for an industrial kind of look, and that's what we're going for with this first, build. We want it to look kind of industrial because, excuse me guys, totally just ate food and now I can't speak. Anyways, that sounded dumb. So they look good, and we're gonna be using them for the first platform that we're building of our new base, which is indeed gonna be, I think it was 422. Yeah, let me think this out real quick. It's gonna be the new platform for our new base, and this one's gonna be primarily a power providing platform. Right now we have all of our power coming from the base, but we're gonna eventually transfer it over so that it's being produced in this area. So we got a 1 2 3 4 by a 2 by a 2 by 2 twos, and then we repeat the process with another 2, and then another 2, and then another 4. There's 2, and then here's 1 2 3 4. Yeah, I think that looks good. Is that right? Yeah, you know what? I think that is pretty accurate, if I'm not mistaken. Now, something we are going to have to worry about is remembering that we have to worry about jetpack fuel, I said. Jetpack fuel between base 1 and old base and new base, essentially, because should we manage to forget, we will absolutely fall to our deaths because we don't have any kind of creative flight at the moment, or as far as I'm aware, anytime soon. We might look into getting an angel ring or something going, so that we're not getting myrtleized by gravity. But yeah, if we were to forget, it would be what I would describe as qualifying for a terrible disaster. So yeah, we don't want terrible disasters here. So we got 4 this way, and then if I'm talking and mathing this out right, we should be totally fine with this guy. It should turn into a perfect circle. If we get to the other side and it doesn't meet up, we know that I have screwed it up royally, and we have to essentially start again because we'll have to shift everything over by a couple blocks. That's a 1 2 there, and then a U. Is that right? Oh man, I think I might have messed it up now. Oh crap. All right, so anyways, these are if you guys don't know, these are chisel blocks. Well, they're factory blocks. You can craft a factory block like any other block. You can see right here, factory, and it is just a normal block. It's a little bit of iron and stone, no big deal. But we can use our chisel like we can with so many blocks to get a nice, interesting variation on it. I've been using these factory blocks right here, the ones that you see me placing, for the outside ring of the base area, which I think is going to look pretty nice. 2 3, there's a 4, then we come in and we do a 2. And I think they're going to be looking good. But we have another block here in my inventory that I've been chiseling up. Just getting a little bit prepared for today's episode, mostly because we're going to be doing a lot of building, and I want it to, look nice and stuff. Oh, goodness. Did I mess this up? Oh, I might not have messed it up. I might have done okay. So there's a 2, and then we should have another 2. Oh, we did it, guys. Let's see. It's a circle. Chief Longsocks, the circle maker. We did it. Slowly falling. Oh my goodness, that's so slow. Anyways, while we're slowly falling, you guys can see I have these other factory blocks here. Wireframe versions. It's essentially the same thing, don't forget now. Oh, crap. Well, they're easy to make. And so we can go ahead and we can place these guys around. If we start the first layer, we should be able to do this guy the rest of the way. Bam, bam, bam. And then we want to make sure we get it from this side because there we go. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do these guys in the middle, and I think it's going to be a good looking industrial style block. If I'm, you know, saying so myself, I think it's going to look pretty nice. And then from there we can work on building it up, adding machines. I'm not sure how we're going to structure them. Like, do we want to, we might stack a few types of platforms. I'm talking like whole base design here. We might stack a couple of the platforms on top of each other. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, are we going to build pillars? What are we going to do to make them look nicer as well? That's something to think about in the future as well. But for now, we're going to get the platform laid out. And we're going to start beginning to get power flowing over into this area. And I think the way we're going to do that, well, I guess we don't really need to move a capacitor over just yet until we need a lot more of these, actually. Hold on. This is how you do it, by the way. You just right-click the chisel, pop this guy in. We are using the wireframe block, not purple wireframe, so we want that one. Put this guy in, wireframe, bam. And then, once again, the wand will pull from our stuff. Bam, bam, bam. And we can get it all sorted out like so. All right, there we go. This is our power platform. And I think it looks good. I might play with the circle size, maybe get a little bit. Because, you know, as you get smaller in Minecraft, the squares make it harder for it to look like a circle. But I think this is pretty good. And it's a good amount of space. We could use elevator blocks in the middle, I said, and use it to teleport between up and down. And then obviously we can fly left and right. We can get things like teleporting wands, I think they're called. I don't really know. Oh, right here, teleportation wand. Exactly. So it's a bunch of ender pearls and some wand cores. We can actually make this right now. Right click the teleport forward until a block is hit or maximum distance is reached. Sneak right click for half distance. Okay. So we might actually be able to do that. We can mess with that in a little bit as well. But this is the plan right here. So now we have to take a little break, guys. I gotta think about what we're gonna do from this point. I might design a couple more platforms, just, you know, aesthetically, like what blocks do I want to use contrasting. I think I'm gonna stick with this theme of an outer ring of blocks. Let's hold on, F. Let's we'll probably leave, like, you know, an outer ring of blocks here, like so, and then we can do a you know, inside color. We also might, I don't know, we could raise this up a little bit. We could actually take a saw and cut these into half slabs and put half slabs all around. And I think that might actually look a little bit nicer too. We'll play with it. We got some stuff to do, but I'm going to fly back to base, do a little bit of crafting, do a little thinking, a little bit of planning, and I'll bring you back once I know what else I want to do. Alright guys, so we're back and I doubled up on platforms here. Pretty easy. I just built another one on top. I didn't use any crazy stuff. I was taking a look at the builder, but I decided it would take longer for me to figure it out than it would to just build the other thing. I also put in some elevator blocks so we could teleport between one and the other. It's pretty fun. Anyways, so I was thinking, which of these two platforms do we want to build our storage on? And I was thinking that if we want power on one, it might be best to build the power up top in case we ever get into any solar stuff. So I figured down here is where we're going to build our colossal chest. And I went ahead and I made it out of diamond this time. I don't know that the diamond ones are better than the standard wood ones. One would assume that if you're spending the diamonds, it better be nicer. But I really don't care because we have the diamonds and it's not a big deal. The only concern that I have is it is not even with this block here. So we're going to have to decide to make it one size to one side off center, because I made this an even platform and the chest is a 5x5. But I think we'll probably just do it right here and say, whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can lay this out. I don't know that I have enough actually. I wasn't sure how much I would actually need, so I made 2 stacks thinking that might be enough. Okay, so if we go like this, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, build a wall around like so. And then we can use the builder wand to add, how many do I need? 1, 2, what's that? I need 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more on top. Bam. Bam, I said. And then we can fill this guy in. And we actually do have more than enough. But, you know, we got so many diamonds coming in all the time. Now we can go to this one, put the core in the back, I think. I don't think it matters where the core itself is. We can just take that guy out and pop the core. Oh, did we do it? Oh, it's in the wrong spot. Oh, does the core go to the front? Ah, it does. Okay, so we're going to take the core out. We're going to pop this guy in. And we're going to put the core in the front then, because we need it to be nice. Alright, core right there. And the interface we can put in. This is how we're interfacing our computer with our chest. And so we can get that guy. Oh, she's magnificent. Amazing. Alright, so we have our giant chest for storage, which I think is going to be pretty nice. It does take up a lot of space on the platform, but I don't really mind it. I think it'll be good. We can always do other stuff down here too. So we have this guy, and now I have some plans for how we're going to run everything. We can obviously use wireless power, which is fine, but we also need to transfer items to the chest and stuff like that. Can also be done wirelessly, but we're going to look into things like ender chests to make them transport items wirelessly between our different platforms. So, what do we want to do now? Well, the thing is, we need to get all of our items from over there into over here. And how are we going to do that? Well, also, didn't get the teleporting wand. I need I need blaze rods, and I have a ton of blaze powder from sifting, but you can't actually turn it back into rods. So we either need to get like blaze chickens or go to the nether and do a little bit of farming or something. We'll figure that out, but for now, flying will do just fine. So there are a couple ways we could do this. We could build something like a dimensional transceiver, which is fine. We can try the ender chests, which I think is what I'm gonna do, but then I also run into the same problem of blaze rods. So we can get into the blaze chicken, gold chicken, and lava chicken. Let's see this. The lava chicken just spawns in hell, or we can get a coal chicken and a nether quartz chicken. Now, we do have those guys. You know what? I think we will set ourselves up with a little bit of a blaze chicken farm real quick. That'll probably save me some time. And I said it was what? Let's do a little bit of research here real quick, guys. Lava. And the lava chicken is a coal and a nether quartz. So we got all that stuff right here. Nether quartz is this bad hombre right here. Yeah, nether quartz. We could take the gold chicken out, zoop them over here. We can grab ourselves a coal chicken. Oh, there we go. I'll take that, sir. Thank you. Pop them in right there. We'll get all the junk out of here. Our inventory's full of crap. But, so now we'll have a lava chicken and then lava chicken and gold chicken. Is that what I said? Yep, we have gold chickens right over here. We can pop a lava guy in with him. We'll get our blaze rods going. We can build the ender chest because my plan was, it was going to be to build a huge piping system out of these really cheap pipes over here. They're super slow, but it would have been one way of doing things. So I think we'll try the ender chest instead. And we can actually use this wire, which is very nice. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the item conduit from Ender.io is pretty good. And you can see we have redstone conduit as well. And we also have energy conduit. Now, the really nice thing about this is that if you wanted to build a connection, say from like right here all the way over here, okay, that's one thing. But you can also add the energy conduit right to the block itself, and you'll see that it can take up the same block, the same space for 2 wires. And not only that, we can also do the redstone circuit in the same way and have ourselves a 3-way system of wiring that only occupies 1 block's worth of space. You can see we still have blocks on either side that are, you know, not being occupied. So you can fit it in a 1 block area and get all of the things that you need transported. So if we try and go wireless, that's fine. We also might build some columns where we can hide just a simple level 1 by 1 space, 1 by 1, I guess a single block space, and we can have everything transporting and keep the base looking neater and nicer without having to worry about all that stuff. Now, it is a little dangerous to use my pickaxe around here because I went ahead and I added efficiency 5 to it, and it's a little bit danger zone. Like if I come over somewhere and I just like destroy stuff super quick, especially dirt and netherrack and stuff like that. Like anything dirt like, it's just like chops through everything really easily. It's very good, but I just lost all those wooden things, so I'm going to fall off this place and die, but that's okay because, as you know, we are switching over. Now, what else can we add to our all-in-one tool before we get back to doing all this business? I need a... Oh, water tried to kill me. You saw it, guys. It tried to murder me. Put that there so nothing spawns, but what else can we add to it? Well, we can actually get sharpness going on it, so if we look over here, we can see what sharpness is, and I'm wanting to do this as well. Sharpness and maybe something else. Looting, perhaps. I don't really know if that's going to be necessary, though. I think it's the next set. Is it the next set? Sharpness. So we're going to need level 5. It's going to cost us, another 36 levels and a bunch of nether quartz. So yeah, we spent 30 levels already on on the efficiency. So we're definitely going through levels. I just took some from over here. We got... 19 levels. We're getting there. Oh, you know what? We can actually check our chickens. I forgot that we have solid XP chickens over here. So hopefully, with a little bit of luck, these guys have already dropped some good stuff. There's level 20. This guy only has eggs on him, which is useless. This guy's got... He's got 8 solid experience. Okay. There's 8 of it. Let's see how this works. Level 23. Yeah, we're not going to get that stuff just yet. So I'll get back to work. I'm going to get crafting. Hopefully get the blaze rods like I said, and we'll kind of see if we can do this. I'm going to bring you guys back and we'll test out the ender chest idea, and if it works, I'm going to be super stoked. Alright everybody, so in preparation for the new base and the power stuff and getting everything moved over, I've been looking into some nicer and possibly more advanced generators. This guy, the simple generators, level 2, it's a Mark II lava generators, producing a good amount of power. 640 RF per tick. Now, I went over here and I tried 2 different ender pearl generators because I was thinking how many ender pearls I was getting with all those ender chickens, and we can kind of do a similar thing as the lava if we can set up a system with the chickens and some filters. So, I put 1 ender pearl into each because there are indeed 2 ender pearl generators, the extra utilities and the simple generators, and this guy, 64,000 with 1 ender pearl. Took a longer time. This guy with 1 ender pearl, 28,000 at 164 RF per tick. It was much faster. But I decided that we'd try and do the level 2 generator. So we can put this guy in here. We can make some nuggets. Put that in there. I need this right here actually. So this one we'll leave to see in comparison. We can take this guy, put it in here. And I think we can actually just craft this up because I made a bunch of extra level 1 generators. Level 2, we need this guy, make you, put you there. This guy, pull everything in. And we have the level 2 generator. So, now this guy, 0 RF per tick. Let's see if we can grab an ender pearl. Just 1, because I only put 1 in here. We can see exactly how much we're getting. 13. What? That just... Huh. Okay. So, we got 1,300 RF per tick, and it was so fast, and we only got the same 2,800. So this one, more bang for your buck. 1 ender pearl gives you way more power, but this guy seems to burn it out way faster. So what do we want? Well, I don't know. Do we want it to be faster, or do we want efficiency? I guess efficiency makes sense, but this one takes significantly longer. You can see we're only going up. It's like 10 times slower than this guy, which is just like, look at that. Bam, bam. It goes way faster. I mean, if we get fast amount of production, then this guy might make more sense because it'll keep our power upkeep better as long as we can keep supplying it. This guy, still going off 1 ender pearl. So that's kind of interesting. But I'm going ahead and I'm saving up a bunch of blaze rods. We actually have a couple blaze rod chickens over at the chicken pen. And we're going to get to moving our items over any minute now. Let's see. Do we have any extra? Maybe we can just do this right now. 2 more blaze rods? No, I don't think we can. We could probably craft up 1 ender chest. But I'm going to go ahead and get them both crafted and get them wired up. And then we'll bring you back. Okay, guys. So I spent a little bit more time grabbing all the stuff that we're going to need. And now I think this guy should be plugged into, a chest interface. So we have another one right here. We can go ahead and put this guy in. So we have another ender chest back at the diamond colossal chest over there. Now this guy, we can click on the little thing. It's extracting, always active. This guy should be inserting. And now we should be getting, yeah, we're just taking stuff from the chest. I don't think it's going in any order or at any specific speed, but it's just taking whatever we have from the chest. Now, if we go over here, oh, also note that the colors on this are white, white, white. You can change the color combination to link it with different chests. I'm not sure how to do that myself, but I've seen it done before. And for our purposes, right now, we don't need to worry about how. We can worry about that in the future. So over here, we have the same pattern ender chest in white, white, and white. You can see over here, we can put this guy in. And now if we set this one to extract and put it always active, and this one to insert, we should, yep, so we're filling up this chest now. So everything from our giant colossal chest over there is being put into our giant diamond colossal chest over here. What does that mean for us? Well, other than the fact that it's gonna take hours for it to take all of our massive amounts of stuff and things and put them in here, it's pretty cool. That's what it means. Also, we can go ahead and we can get the other thing, what's it called? The computer. We can get the interface from the computer over there, or from the chest. I can't speak words, guys. I'm terrible. We can get the interface, the computer part of the chest storage, bring it over here because we don't need it over here anymore. Well, we might still be doing a lot of crafting over here. Maybe we'll leave it here for now while this thing drains out. It's going to take, oh my goodness, a long time to get that thing transferred over. But once we're done, we can put the crafting grid all the way over there, put it on that chest, and we'll be good to go. In addition to that, we're going to go ahead, next episode, set up some power, set up a few more things over there, get ourselves sustaining over there. Once we have power and once we have power and storage, that's really everything we're going to need for now. We can get all our crafters moved over, things like that, start setting up some automated sieves that are a little more advanced, doing all the good stuff. But yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job. So, I gotta say, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Sky Factory. Thank you so very much for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for spending some of your day with me. I will see you guys all tomorrow with another video. And until then, take it easy, and adios! I do this every time I leave Sky Factory. I should probably think of something new. Oh well.